Hey guys, welcome back to Tyler's Budgets. If you are new here, hello. My name is Tyler. I am a 35-year-old humble Canadian cash stuffer, soon to be mother of her first baby boy. And today you join me cash stuffing my first paycheck for January 2024. If you are returning, welcome back. So happy to have you. I hope that you enjoy this video. So we'll get right into it. Just to start off, I've already written down all of my cash stuffing envelopes. The denominations, I went to the bank, pulled out all of the money, and we're pretty much ready to get them into envelopes. Now, I'm kind of at a weird crossroads where I have my new envelopes because I made them, but I don't have my new binders yet because there's been a delay in shipping. So I've had to pull out some of my old binders, these guys here that I actually handmade. Some of them are falling apart, unfortunately, but it'll work for what I need visually right now for this video. I did have dreams and aspirations of turning these guys into sellable items, but through prototyping, there has been a couple of fundamental failures that I wouldn't want out there for everybody else to have to deal with. So, with that being said, if you watched my short that I uploaded, we are cash stuffing $645, which I believe you can see right here. I've got the cash here. I honestly have no idea where my cash tray went, so we're just winging it. We're just going with it. We're going with the flow. Things happen, things go missing, and it is what it is. Okay, so we'll get started right away with my wallet. So I've broken down my wallet here, as well as I have one of my categories in here. Again, I'm just getting back into this. I'm a little rusty, so if you want to follow along with caution. Okay, so let's go ahead. This is my chill pill binder. First things first, we have baby. I'm just going to put the $20 that goes into baby here. I'm kind of upset because I really wanted my binders to be a reveal with my cash stuffing envelopes, but you know what, life doesn't always work out the way that you planned, so that's okay. But these are the new envelopes that I've made. They're gonna look really good in the new binders. Again, this is just a guide that I made, and fundamentally it just didn't work out. But okay, so before I continue, let me just explain really quickly. So this is going to be, these envelopes are going to be moved into an actual wallet when it comes in. So these are going to be the envelopes that I take with me everywhere I go, if I'm out and about and doing any spending or shopping. So this is the money that I live off of for the next 2 weeks. When it comes to fundamentals, any bills that I have been already pre-authorized on my bank account. And this $645 is just what's left over from that amount that's already coming out. So, man, I feel like I'm all over the place. All right, okay, let's get back into it. Eating out is getting $30. I think this guy's already open. There we go. So 20, 30. This would be a lot easier if I had my cash stand. I honestly have no idea where it went. I might have honestly just thrown it out. It was a piece of metal that I just spray painted, so that's okay. It is what it is. I'm just gonna cross these out as I go, or put a little dash so that I know that that money has been taken out. Gas, we're doing $60. $60 for me is plenty. That probably will last me over 2 weeks, just because I work from home, as well as it is minus like 40 something outside right now in Calgary. So that is not something I want to go out in. I just filled my tank a couple days ago, so if I don't use this money over the next 2 weeks, I'll just take it and I'll put it back onto my card that I used to purchase the gas in the first place. So gas, I don't know where my Did I miss an envelope? Where's my groceries envelope? Did I flip through it already? Oh my goodness. I put my gas in my groceries. Apologies, apologies. Okay. We're all human. We all make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Okay. So, gas now has $60. Groceries is getting $150. So I'm just going to take these two big bills because it just makes my life easier. And a lot of the times the groceries are going to be around that anyways. A little bit about me. I'm a 35-year-old. Engaged to another 35-year-old. And we're expecting our first baby boy. So $150 for 2 weeks. If thought out correctly and meal planned, will definitely get us through. Now, that being said, because I am in a relationship, there are some times where he pays for the groceries. So if I don't ever use this money, it'll just roll over into savings challenges or something like that. Shopping is getting $20. My goodness, I feel like I need to sneeze. Told you. Excuse me. Grocery shopping. As I mentioned before, I am a proud Canadian, and we have Tim Hortons. So I have a specific Tim Hortons envelope, and I do pay for me and my fiance sometimes. So I'm putting $30 in there. That seems like a lot for coffee. But on the weekends, I mean, we both get weekends off, so we're always out running the dogs or doing errands, and that'll cover for maybe 1 or 2 rounds of Tim Hortons on my end. And then I have a buffer envelope. Now, this is something that's new to me. I am putting $20 in here. Now, this is just in case groceries are a little bit more than $150, or I ended up needing more money for gas or whatever. It's just a buffer area that if I need the extra money, I have it. Now, if I don't use it, I'm just going to leave it in this buffer envelope and just let it accrue. And then we'll just probably take it out at some point and distribute it into other envelopes. But so far, that is my wallet. That is complete. Okay, now moving into this envelope, this binder. This binder is for areas that are important, like they are the next important thing besides my wallet. So my car, extra debt, my animals, saving for a month ahead, subscriptions, stuff like that are all going to be in here. So let's go ahead and stuff these. Now I'm going to forewarn you, you're going to see a lot of 5s. I do have something different in here that I don't have from my wallet, and those are trackers. The reason for this is just because it's going to be easier to track the sinking funds with the tracker. With my wallet, that money will come and go over the next 2 weeks. I don't really need to track how much is in there. It's going to be the same that I put in there, maybe a little bit less when I'm on maternity leave, but it'll roughly be the same amount that goes in there every week or 2 weeks. Okay, so first thing we have in here is my Blueberry. Blueberry is my car. Yes, I named my car. It is what it is. Excuse me, I sneezed and now my nose is running a little bit. So as you can see here, I created these envelopes on the 8th. I put at the beginning there was $0 because I didn't add anything. Today I am adding $5, so it is the 10th. And we are adding, there was $0, we're adding $5, and now we have $5 in here. And I'm forewarning you, it's going to be the same for the next, few envelopes. Just because I have more categories and more envelopes, I want to start them off with what I can. So that was Blueberry. Blueberry's done. This is not in alphabetical order. Next time I'm going to make sure that's in alphabetical order. Extra debt is getting $5, so we'll pull out our tracker. So what is the 10th? 0. You're adding 5, which leaves us with 5. shocking stuff, guys. Why do I feel like that's wrong? It is wrong. Okay, and then this guy goes this way. My goodness. There we go. So how are you guys doing? How are you guys enjoying your January so far? So far, it's been an eventful one. Yesterday, I was actually in the hospital because I had what I thought was early signs of labor. I'm only 29 weeks right now, so that was really scary for me. I ended up going to the hospital, and they checked me out, and they found that I actually have kidney stones. Well, I did. I had one that I passed already, and I still have another one that I still need to pass. But yeah, that was not fun. I didn't enjoy it. It was interesting to kind of have like a trial run of like what pregnancy will be like. By the way, for babies is getting $20. But I did not enjoy the pain. That was probably, besides labor that's coming up, that's probably the worst pain that I've ever felt. I've never had a kidney stone, so for all you out there who get kidney stones on the regular, I can't even imagine. My heart goes out to you. It was awful. Okay, so month ahead is getting $20, which means I currently have $20 in here. Yeah, so that wasn't fun. I got rushed in. I called my midwife and I was just like, hey, I'm in a lot of pain. And she was like, okay, you know what? Call an ambulance and I'll meet you at the hospital. Which, if you guys don't have midwives and you guys are in Alberta, midwives are actually paid for by the government of Alberta. And it was incredibly helpful for her. She just showed up. She showed up with her student that she's working with and really helped keep me calm and like was checking on me more than the doctor was. Like, it was fantastic. So yes, savings just got, our subscriptions just got $5. Sorry, storytelling, and then I get off track. Vet is getting $10, so we'll take this guy out. Vellum needs to stay where it is. I'm gonna get some glue to stick it down. I just haven't done that yet. I was gonna make like those like fancy envelopes that everybody has, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot harder than people make it seem. And through my dreams and aspirations of having these binders being sold, I went and I purchased all of the materials that I needed to make them. So I had like 50 of these envelopes lying around, and I was like, you know what, I might as well just use them. So that is what happened. So we're done with that. This binder is going to be for my, not as important, but still saving for things. So for instance, we have Christmas. It's January. Obviously, Christmas isn't for a long time, but this gives me a long time to save up for it. So $5 is going into Christmas. And I do have some other fun things that I've made. Like, I have some custom challenges that I have going on that we'll get into obviously later in this video. Sorry, just had to step away for 2 seconds. So Costco. So this is an interesting envelope because what's going to happen is with Costco, and I totally stole this from Happy to Plan with Desiree, which I've mentioned many times in the videos if you guys have been watching, is Costco is getting how much? $5. I'm going to roll over anything that I do not use for my groceries into my Costco envelope, because as our family grows, I think it just would be helpful to have a little bit more in Costco, because we do go to Costco, not super often, but often enough that if we had a budget for it, it would save us quite a bit of money. So Costco's getting $5. Dental, on my maternity leave, unfortunately, my benefits are cutting out. It's just due to where I work and all of that stuff. So I have a couple teeth appointments that I just need to save cash for, which is not a big deal. So we're adding $5. Is anybody shocked by the amount that's going in there? Probably not. $5. All right. Now I haven't been writing these off at all. Hey, Costco, dental, vet. Okay. I think I did month ahead as well, so we'll cross that off. Gifts. This is an envelope for gifts. If there are people in my life that, am I now noticing that gifts isn't on here? Okay. Gifts isn't on here for some reason, so I'm just going to leave it. I guess I didn't write it down. We'll see how much we have at the end. I shouldn't have anything at the end if I totaled this correctly, but let's just continue on. So fun envelope is just for fun things. You never know what comes up, especially, you know, with me being on mat leave, there might be something like I want to go get my nails done, or I want to, I don't know, buy something fun. Who knows? So fun is getting $5. I think by the time I get through all of these envelopes, I'd have it figured out which way the money goes. Beep, beep. There we go. Fun, and I kind of just ruined my pen, if you can see that. I don't know how I did that. Tags, these are for my car. So my car renews, my registration renews in April. I think it's like $90. So I'm just going to start saving for that. Just another expense that comes up every year that I kind of just don't even think about until it happens, and then I'm like, oh crap, I gotta get this paycheck, and then I'm using credit card or money that could be used elsewhere. So winners, yes, I have a whole envelope just for winners. And for you guys in the States, I think it's called TJ Maxx. Here it's Winners, Home Sense, or something else. I can't quite remember what the other one is. But I have a weak spot for Winners, let me tell you. Where's Winners? Winners is $5. There's just such cute stuff in there, and I just can't help myself, and you can blow money so easily. It's crazy. Okay, so let me actually just step away really quickly. I need to grab dice, so give me a second here. Okay, I am back. So roll the dice. I did this a couple days ago, so I already know how much is going in here. So for roll the dice, roll to save, same, is actually getting $14. I put 10 in here because this is how much I needed to pull from the bank. But if we go back into this envelope, I do have some change that I've just been keeping over the last little bit. I'm looking to get like a cute little change guy. So we are doing 14 in roll the dice. And I have a couple of challenges. I printed these out. I purchased them from Etsy. So it starts with 105, goes to 222, and then the third challenge is 378. So we're starting small. We've got 14. So we'll go ahead and chuck that in there. Of course, I just dropped everything. There's... All right. Oh gosh, okay. What is happening? There we go. So I'm going to choose a color. I'm thinking purple. Purple would be fun. I'll grab this purple guy here. Now I printed these off and then I laminated them myself just because I wanted to be able to reuse them. So do we have, so we've got a 6, and a 4 for 10. And then a 1, 11, 12, 13, and then a number 14. I'm just going to leave that out so that it can dry. I don't have full faith that it will. So if we come back on the next pay and it's a different color and in Sharpie, that would be why. All right, so we have the roll the dice, and we also have a fun little January monthly saving challenge. So for my monthly savings challenge, I am putting $10 in. So I've got $10 here, and I think this blue might be this guy right here that I just broke. So you might have to change that. So this is a $5 savings challenge. So I'm just gonna go ahead and color in 2 of these guys. That didn't do anything. There we go. 2 of these little hats. Now this is just printed, not laminated, because I'm not sure if I want to use the same ones next year just yet. But that's okay. So we'll chuck this in here. And as you can see, I already had $5 in there, so now we are at $15. Do I have a tracker in here? I do not. That's fine. You don't necessarily need to track that. All right. Oh, one thing I forgot to do, actually. The funnest part about Roll to Save is rolling to find out what we're doing next week. So, how this works is you roll once to see how many rolls you're going to roll. Okay, let me explain that again. So you roll once, so let's roll once. So we are going to roll 4 times to get the amount that we're saving. So let's roll our first guy. $1, $4, $4, and one more roll, $1. So we have 8, 9, 10, which works out perfectly because that's really easy to pull from the bank. So I'm going to put this in here so that I have it for next time I go to do the challenge. I know how much I'm pulling out in advance. And you go in there. Can we get the dice in there? Sweet. There we go. So now we know how much we're going to be doing for a roll to save next week. So let me quickly just make sure we've gone through everything. Tags we've done, roll to save monthly, buffer we've done. Okay, cool. The last thing we have is house. And I should have $200 here. So let me just grab my calculator. Okay, let's see how much we have here. Because I have an allotment of $200 that goes into my house savings challenge every paycheck. So we have 100, 50, 20, 40, 10. Fantastic. 200. So that one envelope for gifts, I guess we're just not going to stuff it this paycheck. That's okay. So what I've done is I have this little challenge that I just kind of made myself. So these are just old like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon card slots, and I just put stickers on it with numbers. And what I did before I filmed this is I went through and I pulled the numbers for next. So we'll do that again so I can show you how we do it. So I've already pulled out my envelopes. So I have 2 5s, 2 10s, which I don't actually have a 10. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make change somewhere. A 20, 100, and a 50. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do our $100. I just fold it in half. Just realized I've got a fluff there. And I chuck it in here. So 100, 50, so we'll take that, chuck it in here, This really doesn't have any like rhyme or reason. It's just something that I had some cards lying around and I was just like, you know what? This would be a really easy way to just put money away. It's almost like a 100 envelope challenge, but what I've done is I've written random numbers on the envelope. So anywhere from $5 to $100. And I don't have any clue what the total is in this box. So that's kind of like the fun part for me, is going to be like, how much did we save when all of these are done? Because I have no idea. Okay, let's go into here, see if we can find something that has some 5s. These are all 20s. Let's see. Okay, I don't have anything that I can break currently. I do have, these are my previous envelopes, and I'm kind of cheating a little bit because I have money already put off to the side that I've been cash stuffing, like I said, over the last couple of months. But I'm going to be adding this in when I get my new binders. So just ignore these. These don't exist, okay? So we'll do, I've got 2 10s in here. So we'll swap out a 10 for a 20. And you guys will see this extra money go into my new envelopes and my new binders once they're here. So, you know, not trying to pull the wool over your eyes or anything, but that's just kind of how I want to keep it until I have everything that I can set up. But I also wanted to cash stuff today because if I don't, then I'm not prepared for my actual week. Because for you guys won't be seeing this until the 20th of January or later, because that's when I've set all of my videos to go live. It's currently the 10th of January right now. So it kind of, I need to do it so that I have it, but I also want to do the binders when I have, or the other money when I have the binders. Oh my gosh, I'm explaining myself too much. It's fine. Okay, cool. So that's the $200. I'm going to take these guys, I'm gonna dump out the back. So I already have money that's in here. I'm just going to put these guys back here. Whoop. Of course. Shove them back in here. And now we know that we're going to be putting away $200 on our next paycheck. So let's go ahead, pull out a couple of random things, and let's just choose some. So 50 plus, woo, 20 plus 50 plus, can we do another 50? 170 plus, let's get some lower numbers, a 10, a 10. Now I'm kind of cheating because I'm looking for lower numbers. So I need 20 bucks. There we go. 2 5s and another 10. So this should add up to $200. So 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 50 plus 50 plus 20 plus 50. Oh, we're at 210. So I'll take out a 10. There we go. I'm just going to count it again to make sure. 20 plus 50 plus 50 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 50 gives us 200. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a weight on here to squish this guy down. Those guys are going to go in the back. I guess I could show you like here. So these guys are in here. All of my ones that are filled are in the back. I'm going to chuck these guys in the back here so that I know for next paycheck we've already pulled them. They're ready to go. The reason why I do that is because I need to know how much money I need to pull out of the bank. So if I just pre-do it, it just makes my life a little bit easier. So that's it. We're done. We have cash stuffed our first savings of January. Now, my savings are going to drastically change. Like I said, I'm going on mat leave here shortly. I've got 2 more full paychecks, and then we're going down to modified paychecks, and that they come out every week. So things are going to be switching up a little bit on this channel. So if you guys are interested in that, keep subscribed. If you guys are interested in that, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And until next time, I hope that you are having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next one.